So now, are there some landmark achievements which have been made by Indians? And if so, during which period? This is something which puzzles many people, as I can see in various fora. So they say, was this mathematics available to all? And we will highlight some of the remarkable discoveries and then make a few concluding remarks. So this is the outline. Mathematics in India can be broadly divided into a few time periods in which some remarkable contributions have come. One is, the period is something which is not quite evident to us because it is not recorded. So that belongs to the most ancient period, wherein, some remarkable contributions have been made, but we don't know when it was precisely made because the dating of those texts is extremely difficult. So that is the first class. And one of the most remarkable class of texts during this period is called Shulva Sutras. The Shulva Sutras, they were roughly dated to be something like 800 BC, 500 BCE, and so on and so forth, but precisely we do not know when exactly they were composed. There are other texts which are fairly well known, this Panini's Ashtadhyayi, Pingala's Chandas Sutra. Even there, I am not very sure this is conservative estimate which has been made by scholars for Chandas Shastra as 200 BCE, because the style of the sutras seem to be indicating that they could be much prior. So this is my understanding. Anyway, thereafter, we had a galaxy of astronomers like Aryabhata, Brahmagupta, Bhaskara, Mahaviracharya. I don't think many of you would have heard about this Mahaviracharya. And Bhaskara is a fairly well-known name. Then we have the medieval period. Perhaps this is what these people had in their mind when they said this golden age. In fact, it has been declared as golden age by certain mathematicians earlier, which is this period starting from 14th century. So we have this infinite series for pi. I was so happy to know when Professor Tamban Nair, during the tea session before this lecture, was informing me that during his lectures he makes it a point to highlight these names, Madhava and his contributions and so on and so forth. During this period, some remarkable contributions have been made by mathematicians which really indicates to us that they had almost understood the foundations of what we call as calculus today. What is interesting is, they have also got the derivatives for inverse trigonometric functions. So this is something which is quite interesting to note, and all of them have been beautifully codified in the form of nice verses. Then we have, of course, this Ramanujam, Harish Chandra, S.R.S. Varadan. So let me commence with an interesting preface, or rather a review, which David Mumford has written. Mumford, I don't know, some of you may be knowing, I think in 2008 or 2008, I suppose, he came here and then gave a lecture, having got inspired by the contributions made by the Indian astronomers and mathematicians. He wanted to have a series of talks arranged in Chennai Mathematical Institute, primarily on history of Indian mathematics, and some of us gave a talk. So thrilled by that, immediately gave a talk in IIT Madras, I remember. Then he came to Bombay. He made it a point to give a talk at TAFR and also at IIT Bombay. And more or less the theme was the calculus of the East and the West. You understand? That was the kind of title that he gave. And when he, of course, gives that title, I don't think others can object. Okay. Anyway, the interesting point that he makes is, look at this. He says, did you know that Vedic priests were using the so-called Pythagorean theorem to construct their fire altars around 800 CE, BCE? The second part is something which is quite interesting. The differential equation of the sine function in finite difference form was described by Indian mathematician astronomers in the 5th century. Can you guess who is it? Aryabhatta, 5th century. So it is Aryabhatta who composed his work in 499 AD. So let me just share an interesting anecdote which many of you may not know. So when the series of talks were organized in Chennai Mathematical Institute, so Mumford was sitting in the front row with a notebook and a pen, meticulously noting down what were given. So I had the occasion to speak on this Aryabhatta and his contributions. So when he saw the thing which was given by Aryabhatta, so he immediately jumped up from the chair and then said, see, this is the differential equation in finite difference form. So then only I started using the same terminology. So that was a very interesting event which made me feel quite proud of the remarkable contribution made by Aryabhatta. So that is what he refers to. We will come back to that little later. And then Grigory's series, pi by 4. So this is the series which is well known, and it was proved by Indian mathematicians, and it is primarily Kerala mathematicians.